Hi, I'm Chris Ripley, author of Online Marketing 101, and I'm here to talk to you about the 3 critical components to help your business succeed online. Hopefully you've already got a copy of Online Marketing 101 and you're reading it, and you're using this material to go along with what you're reading. 3 critical components to help your business succeed online. You need to get found and get known. You need to get engaged, and you need to follow up. And I can't talk about follow-up enough. Follow-up is critical, and it's critical in any part of your business. Is your business easy to find online? That's a good question to ask. Do you have a presence in all or any of the places where your target market hang out online? This is really important. And do you have an easy, automated way to follow up with them over time? You need to have both of those things going on. And one of the easiest ways to find out where your customers are hanging out is to just ask them. And make sure you do, because things have changed over the last few years, and it's important that we keep up with the methods that our customers and prospects are using to find us. The reality is online marketing isn't a one-way broadcast anymore. It's a multi-point conversation, and this goes back to the difference between Web 1.0 and Web 2.0. And I think it's important to realize 1.0, that's where lots of people still are, where you created the information, pushed it out to people. Well, now the people are pushing back, and you've got to be on top of it. Instead of talking to your prospects, you really need to think about talking with your prospects. 97% of consumers use online search when researching products or services. Think about it. Most of us, whenever you're going to purchase something, you go online, learn what you can about it. It's truly amazing. I was searching just yesterday. I'm looking for a new printer that will print envelopes. I have a couple of HP printers. They're what I've found to be the best printers in printing envelopes. I found a printer that actually is designed to just print envelopes. Cost $6,000, so I'm still going to keep my search going. But, what's the first thing that I did is I went online to look. 78% of consumers trust peer recommendations, while only 14% trust ads. I'm sure you feel very similar as well. You'll go online. What do the reviews say? That would be the next question to ask. With the birth of review sites and social media, people are much more willing to share their opinion on their product or service. And that can either be good or bad for you. Hopefully, it'll be good. Where do they go? People are more likely to visit blogs that align them with their interests, because blogs are non-selling environments. And we talk about this all the time as well, especially when you're trying to create an offer for your business. You want to try to make it as least salesy as possible and as information exchange oriented as possible. Try to make sure that you're giving them something, the 5 things that you need to know before you hire any fill in the blank, whatever your business is. The new word of mouth is social media. What are they saying? Those members seek and make recommendations for products, services, experiences. This is so powerful now that Google includes social media in their search. And it was interesting. I was searching for somebody just the other day. I always search for people before I work with them. And you just like to learn what's out there about people. And it's amazing what shows up first. It's the Facebook, it's the Twitter, it's the LinkedIn. That's what's showing up. So if you're missing that, you're certainly going to miss some of that opportunity. And think about this as well. The fastest growing demographic among Facebook users, 35 to 65-year-old women. Certainly there's a lot of disposable income in there. So if that's important to you and that target market is important to you, you certainly need to be on Facebook. Video marketing. I've been talking about this for a couple of years as well. YouTube is the second largest search engine. people to go there to look for videos that answer questions, how to do something, how to gather information, that type of thing. So if you're in a business that, normally people can either do this themselves or they can call you to do it. Recently working with a client that does driveway sealing, asphalt driveway sealing, that's something that you can do for yourself, or you can call somebody else up to do it. And go ahead and put a video out there, how to seal a driveway, and talk about the great things that you do. And make sure that you put that out there. And when people go to it, they can also find your website, or you have some offer, the 7 things that you should do before you seal your driveway. And then you're getting interest from people who are obviously in the driveway sealing mood. Certainly, they might be in the do-it-yourself driveway surfacing mood, but if they see the video and they realize that this may be beyond what they can do, or they don't want to get dirty. I mean, how many times have you done that yourself? You think you're going to do something yourself, and then when you dig into it a little bit more, I better call a professional. And the other thing going on, I moved the slide ahead a little bit here, but it's a lot easier to watch a video than it is to read the instructions. What's more popular, television or books? Television certainly is a lot more popular. Another thing to think about is mobile phones. This is huge. 91% of Americans have mobile phones. About 20% have internet capabilities. And that's growing each month. I think that, we're seeing like exponential type growth on this, where if you remember the rule of 72, the percentages are piling up fast. So what are you going to do? So what are you going to do? 152 million mobile text messages sent each month. 90% of text messages are read within 1 minute. This is the staggering number to me. That when you know this yourself. Again, if you do texting any regular basis, when you get a text, generally you check it right away. And how fast can you interact with your customers? Working with pizza restaurants on doing text message marketing, and where you're able to send out a text message at 11:45 and feel the results of it at 12, or 11:46 if people start calling you back right away. So you send out at 11:45, 11:46, they're sending text messages back to you, or they're calling you to order a pizza. That's incredible. And if that's how your business works, if you're not doing that, you're making a big mistake. How are you going to integrate mobile phones into the marketing part of your business? Like I was saying, text messages is really the way to go, and leverage this right away. It's the type of thing that, you could stop this CD and 15 minutes from now be sending, a free text message to your customers, and the key part of that, again, and going back to the follow-up piece, is developing your list. And we talk about lists in other places in my videos, and if you haven't checked that out, you should check it out as well. I'll put a link down on the bottom, or put where you can go on YouTube to get a copy of the video that I did about building your list. But put a sign up in your restaurant or in your store, sign up for special offers and great deals with our text message club. People text in, they get put on your list, and then you send them text messages. Cheap, easy, and if you have, any questions about it, let me know. Yellow pages, we all know where that's gone. Newspapers are in decline for lots of reasons, the internet being one of them, the death of department stores and the competition there being another one. Yellow pages are still very expensive, and few people under 70 use them for the intended purpose. We just recently got our yellow pages, and we got 3 of them, and I kept 1. So, that shows how it goes. I kept the basic, we have Verizon. It's not owned by Verizon anymore. They sold that off, but we kept that, that one, the main one, and the rest you just don't have time for. I mean, why do you need 3 or 4 yellow pages?